Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from jagfx.com. It is Thursday, the 27th of September 2018. This is my daily video where I go over what I've done this morning on the daily charts only. That includes both the high probability method and the Mod MACD trading method. I had a bit of a broken night's sleep last night. It was US interest rates at 1 a.m. my time. So I had to sleep before, got up for that, and just have a quick look at the chart and see what happened. Normally what I do is just open a Euro USD 15-minute chart. The yellow lines intersect the show where the news came out. So on this candle, this spike up, and I mark these other lines normally about 50 pips away from that price. So on they had the interest rate as expected, went up about 33 pips and dropped down about 34 pips. So there's a bit of a bounce there, about 60, nearly 70 pips all up, and it sort of came back to the original price and dropped down again and just meanders now. So bit of a fizzer really, but there was that bounce there. So if you're in tight stops, you might have been in a bit of pain there. Let's have a look at the charts this morning. A little bit of action. We'll start with the high probability daily charts. We've got the USD CAD, and just on a side note too, the New Zealand interest rates remained as is, so no change there. Right, USD CAD this morning, what have I done? I have taken a new buy. You can see the buy is the blue intersection there, that's where I've taken it. The red dotted line is the stop loss. Nice little sort of double base, a little double bottom here, I guess you could call it, resistance, support level. I'll get it right in a minute. Support level, double bottom, whatever you want to call it. Price has basically come down near the 240 LMA and sort of bounced up. MAs are fairly flat here, so just looking for a nice break up, hopefully. It's been going a little bit sideways, but hopefully that news out of the way now, it'll start to move one way or the other. So that's USD CAD, new buy trade. Aussie USD, I'm in a buy on this already. This morning had a red dot on the MACD Platinum, so all I've done this morning is move my stop up to 0.72217. So it's just on the other side of the point of entry and locking in a little bit of profit. It's been going a little bit sideways. Look at these little tiny little candles so far, and with the red dot now on the MACD, just time to tighten it up. In a buy, prices at the MAs, it was a high risk trade, etc, etc. CAD Yen, took a new sell trade on this morning. It's up at a fairly nice high. We've got bearish divergence there, and the MAs, it's probably a higher risk trade. The MAs look like they're starting to turn up and head to the upside. It's had a big run up, so expecting a bit of a pullback and looking to come back towards the MAs. It's not a bad setup, but it's definitely a valid setup, so that's why I'm taking it. I think I'm only risked 0.5% on that, so that previous one, that USD CAD, there's a 1% risk on that. You can see all that in the spreadsheet, and I'll show you a minute on the actual platform. So CAD Yen, new sell trade. And Oz CAD, been a buy here. It's a high risk trade against the trend. Yesterday price zipped up and came close, very close to the 50 EMA. We've got a bearish JagFX RD, this confirmed now. So I have closed half of my position and moved my stop up to 0.93574. So just tighten it up, can't lose on that now, which is a good thing. So it's AusCAD and a buy, just reducing risk. Now we'll just go to I'll change the profile and we'll switch over to the Mod MACD. In the meantime, we'll go to the demo account. You can see the top window here shows all the positions I've currently got open. You can pause the video or stop, slow it down and have a bit of a look at that. So it just gives me an overall what my position size looks like. This next window down gives a bit more detail on the account, etc., where we're at. And this part on the right here just shows the profits and the losses, etc., and how we're going daily, monthly, etc. So today we closed at half of that AusCAD, so that's at $11.36 there. And here's the actual trades open at the moment. You see the balance 10.042, equity 10.035, margin used, free margin, etc. Like I said, it's a 1 to 30 account on leverage, probably not ideal. Normally I'd be trading 1 to 300 or something like that, so it'd give me more, less margin required and more free margin. So it's something I like to be aware of, but it's good because it tests me a little bit, and that's what Europe's working on at the moment. So let's switch back to this is the Mod MACD daily charts, Euro NZ. What I do here, just read my notes. Took a new sell this morning. Not perfect, it's a bit of a high risk trade. We're going towards a 240 LMA. That's no longer relevant. It's just, we've got a confirmed cross of the fast MACD, standard MACD's in down mode. Already got a red QMP dot up here. Price tried to break down through the 25 SMA, but it didn't quite. So I'm taking the sell anyway. I'm just not sure about it, but we'll see how we go. It's a valid signal, it's taken. CAD Swiss, I was in a buy here, and we've got a confirmed cross to the downside in the fast MACD. Not enough criteria to take a sell trade, but I've closed the buy trade, so no longer in this buy trade. It's gone. Took a loss, not a huge one, it's only 48 pips or something. What have we done here? No longer in that, and there's no standard MACD is not in sell mode yet, and there's no red QMP dot, so there's not enough criteria for me to actually take a sell trade, so we just have to wait on that. And pound CAD, all I did this morning was move my stop up to this level, just below this low and still below the 25 SMA, just below the point of entry, but I've already closed 2/3, which is good. So it stops now at 1.68348. So that's the pound CAD buy trade. So other than that, guys, that's about it. If you do like these videos, please subscribe. If nothing else, at least hit the like button. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all those that have subscribed. And if you haven't already, you're more than welcome to join the Facebook group, private group. Just head over there, and more than welcome to post any trading stuff at all. All right, good on you. Have a good day. Cheers.